All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mfren podcast. This is podcast number 14, I think it is. It's actually embarrassing. I should probably check that out. The last one I did with Josh, that was so it's Mfren podcast number 15. And for this one, I don't really have like a topic idea. I kind of just thought to make a podcast today. So I'm going to try to do them at least like one or maybe two a week if I feel like it, but now since Value Mart finally has Wi-Fi, I can finally upload videos there, and it won't take like me literally half a day or even more than a full day to upload them here, or go to Starbucks and sit there for a couple hours, or waste my data using my hotspot and everything. So, but hopefully, I know I keep saying this in all my videos, but hopefully by the end of the month we should have Bell 5 hopefully hooked up. I don't know, maybe I might have to ask like one of the Bell guys work on the street when it's going to be all said and done and everything. But this one will kind of just be like an update video and stuff, and just kind of like, what's, I guess, been going on a little bit recently, and kind of just if I have any topics to talk about here and there. But, well, for starters, I got my winter tires put on today, so that's still pretty fresh. So then I got my summer tires down in the basement right now, and then I just cleaned them off and everything, and then so I'll have my winter tires on for about like 3.5 months, and I'll probably get them off probably like, I don't know, depending on what next year's like spring, if it's going to be early or not, I'll probably get them off. I think I got mine off like early this year. I think I got my summer tires put back on like the second week of March, I think. And then we were fine because we had no snow all of March, and then we had that one random snowstorm that lasted like 2 days near the end of April. Of all things, so I'll probably shoot for like mid to end of March of next year, so 3.5 months of the shitty stock winter wheels on and everything. But yeah, so that's going on today, and I just got back from the gym about like 15 minutes ago and everything. Yeah, so that was good. Actually, today for a Monday, it was super busy there. I think that's the most busiest it's been at the gym since it's been opened up since like COVID and everything. Because there was that was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's about like 11 or 12 people. Because usually when I go either by myself or if I go with Josh after work, usually there's like anywhere from like, it could be literally just us two, or there's like maybe 6 or 7 people max. But I think there was like at least, like, including me, I think there was like 11 or 12 people in there today too. So it was a little crowded, but mostly the people are just like on the treadmills and like the stair climbers and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't really worry about cardio too much and everything. So, but yeah, gym and everything. I don't know, kind of just gonna kick it around today. Probably will run some Forza Horizon 5 after. So, yeah. So speaking of Forza, yeah. So that took like literally 3.5 days to download. But I noticed about this game, compared to the other Forzas, this one is really hard to like level up in, because I know everyone just does the fucking money glitches, or you do that, I think it's the Gauntlet race or the Leviathan one, where I think it's like a race around the entire map, and it takes like, I think it's like a 16-minute race or something averagely, but you can do it like super slow and get like a ton of XP or whatever, and then you'll level up like, I don't know, 100 or 50 times in a race, and you get like, I don't know, 30 wheel spins, and people just make bank off all the money and stuff. So I feel like that's just kind of like a cop out. Like, it's just like, well, like, what's the point of like even like grinding to doing races and like, achievements and stuff to get money and get cars, rather than just doing it like easy? Then you just buy like all the hypercars like right away, and like you've only played the game for like 2 hours or so. So, but I noticed because compared to Horizon 2, I'm pretty sure that game, like, you could do a race and you could level up 3 times in one race, but then again, everyone was like level like 200 and that. I actually don't even remember what my level was in that game. I might have to check it though, but like this one, I feel like has a lot more like cool stuff, because I was kind of hesitant about Mexico being the map for this game, but it's actually like pretty laid out, pretty nice. Like I think this is one of my favorite maps. Soundtrack wise, I mean, I still haven't listened to all the songs yet, but so far this is probably my least favorite soundtrack in the game. And I know like a soundtrack can't make or break a game, but it does help you appreciate a little bit more, like, when you're driving around. Because I saw a TikTok, it was like, oh, perfect music to listen to while you're playing Forza, and it was like some random playlist. I'm like, isn't the point of the soundtrack so you listen to that music rather than listening to your own music, I guess? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, this one I would say is probably like my least favorite soundtrack so far. I think it goes in order. It goes one, two. Well, three and four are kind of tied because like I have like an equal amount of songs that I like in that game and dislike about the other one. So three and four are kind of at a tie for me. And I think so far there's like three songs I like in the fifth one so far. But um, yeah, so enough about Forza. Yeah, so I'll probably make another gaming video later today on Forza. Actually, I think probably I'll do it where I'll like build my B or Z in real life or something like that, and then maybe build like my dream car because I think I have like $800,000 saved up now because I built a Skyline the other day because I was like, well, because I kept just driving around the stock cars that I got like gifted from like the other previous packs and stuff, and like or I think you get it like a returning bonus or something since if you play the all the other Forzas and stuff. I think. Um, so yeah, that's been okay. For a second, I got confused there. I thought it wasn't recording. I was looking at the other thing. Okay. Um, but what else was I gonna say? Yeah. So about the B or Z. Yeah. So just got the winter tires on today. I did say I wasn't planning to mod it at all until like next spring. I think like I'm pretty much done modding it. Like I've done all that I can really do without turboing it or wide bodying it or wrapping it, I guess. So, but I think I do want to get a carbon fiber trunk. I think that'll probably be like the more expensive mod that I get next spring. I did say I was gonna get it like this past summer and stuff, but I kind of like waited and hesitated on it. So I think I'll probably wait till like next spring to get it or something. Um, and what else? I'm gonna say something else about the beers, I can't remember. Um, actually, can't remember. Oh, well, the other day I think it what was it like? I think sometime this past week I went. Oh, was it Tuesday last week? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday last week. I took like one last cruise out in it with the summer tires on, so I get one last drive in it before I obviously put the winters on today and everything. Um, and then probably I wait for to do some winter drifting with it a little bit. And I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so well, speaking of the beer zine on topic of cars and everything. So yeah, car season is obviously done, as you guys can will probably tell, because the last car meet video I did was when we were at the Storm the Falls V2, which is the end of September meet. And other than that, there was no other really like last minute car meets. Like I mean, there's like been some car cruises, but I don't really go on those as much and stuff. Um, and well, because the thing is, we never really had a weekly car meet because, well, Niagara Cars and Coffee said on their Instagram story back in like May or whatever that they were gonna bring the weekly Niagara Cars and Coffee back for Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it was, and then they never did. So because 2 summers ago they had them, because that was when, if you look back at my videos from 2 summers ago, you'll see that like they changed the car meet spot location like 3 or 4 different times because like we either got busted by the cops or we didn't have permission to be in this spot or that spot, and then they kept changing it, and then they had to change days and stuff like that, and then we ended up having it at Fireman's Park every Thursday from like 7 to 10, which was all right at the time, but like not a lot. I think a lot of less people showed up, and then people just went to Five Corners anyway, where Cars and Coffee used to be, and then they put up all these no loitering spots. I mean, people still go there from time to time, but I know the cops are kind of like, it's like a high heat area around that spot. But yeah, it is kind of annoying when it was like we had to keep changing locations, or like I would say, I think I said this in one of my videos. I would say you have 5 set locations, and then you just say, okay, this Wednesday it's going to be at this spot. Okay, next week we're going to be at the Zayers and so and so, or we're going to be at the movie theater in blah 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 or whatever. Like I feel like that would have made more sense rather than just like, okay, we're gonna go here tonight, or actually a change of thoughts, we're gonna change the last second. So I feel like maybe that'd be a better idea for next summer, which I'm pretty sure obviously car meets will be back daily. I'm pretty sure, unless I don't know, something else fucking happens. Um, but I was just talking about car meets and stuff. And was I going more about that? Um, But yeah, so it kind of sucks that we didn't have any like other weekly. Well, there basically only car meet that happened daily was the Lundy's Lane meet at No Frills, which was still fun to go to, but it's like the same cars like every other week and stuff. I mean, I did catch that Mustang crashing, which still can't believe I caught that on video. And I didn't mention this in a video leading up to that, but actually the girl who crashed the car, the Mustang, her husband like DM'd me on Instagram like a week later, because I guess like on Niagara 411 they posted like it was like an accident at Lundy's Lane, and like Mustang hit pole or whatever. And then I replied to that comment saying like, hey, I caught it on my drone. I sent my little video clip that I did. And then a bunch of people were just like not like being that aggressive towards the girl, but basically just saying like, oh, like this is why girls don't drive Mustangs, or this is why girls shouldn't be driving. And it's like, oh, like, and then I guess like her friend came to her defense and was like, oh, she's a safe driver, she wouldn't do that and stuff. But about a week later, after the I posted the video to YouTube, I got a DM from the girl's husband, and I'll kind of go over. So he sent me like 2 long paragraphs and shit, and basically was like, wasn't like angry with me or anything like that. It was mostly just like, he's like, hi Michael, I'm the lady of the husband you filmed during the Mustang incident in Niagara. And he said, it may be a normal routine for you to take such videos and upload them on social media. You may consider it normal to pass your comments on such traumatic situations. You may not be thinking that the person involved and was in such shock and trauma. And then they say, you may observe how much hatred was posted on social media due to this video. Me and my family were already in a big shot due to, and the trauma was further aggravated due to your video and hate comments from so many people. It wasn't even that many hate comments. I mean, like, maybe like they got some personally, maybe, I guess. But it was mostly people just saying like, oh, because the girl who crashed the car, one of her friends, I guess, came to her defense and was like saying, oh, she hit a puddle in the road, but the roads were not. The roads were wet. There was no water in the roads or anything like that. So they were saying, oh, she hydroplaned because and if you look in the video, she was going from the right lane and turning into the left lane, but then she overcorrected and then lost control. And then, yeah, and it says nobody can. And then he said, my 14-year-old daughter saw the video and went into shock and trauma. And like, he was making it seem like, okay, like, did his wife go into like a deep depression after this or whatever? And he says, I see no bad words or abusive behavior from your side, which I didn't, because I just said like, oh, it could have happened any other way. But I guess with me posting the video and whatever and stuff like that. And then he's like, and also the plate name is visible in your video, which revealed her identity to many people. We are receiving such hate comments every day. I'm trying to soothe her pain. But, okay, well, this is the one funny part. He says, as a member of a civilized society, we should help each other. I request that you delete the accident part from your... Oh, fucking headphones. I request that you delete the accident part from your video and provide some comfort to an already stressed family. And I know you already deleted the video from Instagram, which I really appreciate. So I did, and I wasn't... I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. I could have, like, been a dick about him and said, like, oh, no, it's... Like, you have no right to tell me to delete the video. So I was like, all right, whatever, it's fine. I'll delete that section of the video. I'll change the title and everything in the thumbnail. So, which I did, to his respect. But also, I wouldn't have uploaded the video in the first place or even to Instagram if, like, you know, let's say, you know, the car caught on fire, or she like maybe like if she had like gone to the hospital after the crash. Like, I wouldn't have done that. Or if she like swerved into oncoming traffic and hit another car, like, I obviously wouldn't have done that, because out of the safety and privacy of them and everything. But and the thing is, like, because what was I gonna say? Well, so after that, because, well, a bunch of people had already, like, as soon as the crash happened, like, a bunch of people ran up to the street and was like taking pictures and videos and stuff like that. So it's gonna be everywhere and stuff like that. And it's funny because some people didn't realize that it was my drone that caught that, because, like, I posted through when I posted to the comments section in when Niagara 411 posted that on Facebook, then a bunch of people like saved the video or whatever and stuff. But yeah, it's just like, it was one of the things where, like, I was flying my drone, I'm like, oh, just catch these cars like leaving. I'm just like, and when I saw it crash, I was like looking at my drone, and I'm like, did that just happen? And then we were just like, oh shit, and we're just like, oh god, there's a crash happened. And then people just kind of ran over to the scene, and then I guess like the hydro had to come because she hit a light post and just like fell right in the car. And then, but I also think the reason why he asked me to delete the video is because for insurance purposes, because like if they were like, oh yeah, she hydroplaned and stuff and like, lost control, and then but it's like, oh, according to this video, there was no water in the road, and then she kind of just lost control. So I feel like that's probably another reason why. Yeah, I just still couldn't believe I even caught that on my drone. So that's why drones come in handy sometimes, because you never know what you're going to capture on it. But I did delete the video, that part of the video and stuff, and change the title and thumbnail. So I was kind of just like, I was like, all right, I'll be sincere and everything about it. But I know if it was anyone else, they probably would have just said, fuck that, I'm going to keep this video up or whatever. So I didn't want to be a complete asshole about it. But yeah, so that was one of the craziest things I've seen since, well, for car meets at least. I mean, other than that, like people getting pulled over here and there, but that's like the first like accident I've ever like witnessed something like that and everything. So, but yeah, and then other than that, and I'll kind of catch up on the junior A team and everything. So the boys are doing pretty good. They're 11-4 right now in the season. They have a game this Friday against St. George, and then this past Friday they had a game against Tottenham, which is the worst team in their division, and they almost lost to them. They literally lost. No, they won 11-7. But they also sat their starting goaltender because he was kind of feeling under the weather, and so they didn't want to risk playing him, so they sat him for like the weekend and everything. So like they let the two other goalies have a chance to play, so they can get some experience, and like that way like because they haven't played since like before COVID, so it's like a year and a half of them not playing hockey at a high enough level and everything. So they started out the game pretty good, like it was 3-1 I think, and then they had some bad plays by the defense, and they couldn't get the puck out of the zone, a couple turnovers, some bad passes, and then they tied up 3-3 after the first period. So I'm like, oh, it looks like we're going to see a high-scoring game here, folks. Then at the end of the second period, it was 6-6, and they were up 5-3 to start the second period. They got 2 quick power play goals, like a minute and a half in. Then they allowed 3 unanswered goals. They were down 6-5, and then one of their newer guys got his first goal to tie it 6-6 with literally 11 seconds left in the second period. Then in the third period, they went up 8-6. I'm like, okay, let's go. We got this. And then it was like 9-7, and then they got 2 more goals. And yeah, it was just like one of those games where I'm like, man, I think this game's going to end like 15-14 right now and stuff, because both goals in each team just kind of had a bad game and everything, and it was kind of one of those weird like lopsided games. Maybe they just thought like, oh, we're gonna have an easy win here, just like the Bills yesterday thought they were gonna have an easy win against the Colts. Didn't happen. They got absolutely smoked, and that's why I'm wearing my Bills hat right now. I'm wearing it in shame because the Bills lost, and the Sabres fucking blew it against the Rangers yesterday too. It's stuff. The Rangers scored to win it with literally like 0.4 seconds left. So the struggle to be a Buffalo fan is real, because the Bills always start out good, and now they kind of been choking the last like 2 weeks. They lost a bad game to Jacksonville, which should have been an easy game. They lost. I honestly, I think this loss was worse because, well, Josh Allen threw like 3 interceptions, and then they couldn't stop Jonathan Taylor because Buddy ran in for literally like 5 rushing touchdowns. Like, guys unreal. Like, they just couldn't stop him, and the defense was playing like garbage yesterday. Just couldn't get anything like generated and stuff like that. And then the game against Jacksonville, that was kind of just a weird like lopsided game. And then they have a game this Thursday for American Thanksgiving against the Saints, and if they lose this game, knock on wood that they don't, because the Saints are 5-6 right now, I'm pretty sure, and the Bills are 6-4, so they better not lose this game, because if they lose this, I think they're probably, I'm not saying they're not going to make the playoffs, but they're going to get into wild cards, because right now the Patriots lead their division, so Buffalo has to beat them twice in order to get back in first place in their division, which I'm hoping they can do, but I guess we'll have to see, because I know Mac Jones has kind of been on fire recently for New England, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, because they play them next Monday after the Thursday Thanksgiving, so we'll have to wait and see and everything. But yeah, and the Sabres, they're below 500. They're 7-8-2 now absolutely playing like shit now. So that's what I'm saying. I've well now the thing is with the borders now we can go across because now they don't have that stupid PCR test bullshit. So you can go across without having to get the COVID test before or pay the whatever $170 is to get the COVID clear thing. So you can go across. I think as of yesterday or I think today it was. So we could probably go to some more Sabres games because tickets are probably gonna be cheaper. And the thing is, the capacity is not even that full. Like, it was weird. Even during the Leafs and Sabres game, well, that was back before. Well, I mean, you could still go across the board, but obviously you had to get that testing thing. So there was a lot less Canadian fans coming across because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Bill or Sabres fans that come over from the border and stuff. So now that they're finally open, hopefully, we'll get some more fans in the building and stuff like that. But at least want to go to at least one Sabres game this year. And then I got a rock at the Olsen jersey. The only shitty thing though is that I got his number 68 jersey. Now he's 71, and actually he played because he was out for like almost 2.5 weeks with a lower body injury or something, and he played last night, got an assist. Yeah, no, Buffalo's just struggling. That's why I'm just kind of I didn't really expect anything from the season because one, Owen Power, our first overall draft pick from this past year's draft, is not playing because he went to Michigan his first season. Darlene is just whatever. Cousins is kind of doing alright, but he's got to step it up a little bit. And then Middlestad and Yoki Haru are still injured. I don't even know what happened to them, to be honest. They never explained if they just have undisclosed injuries. Or actually, I'm going to even check that right now. Because they've been out. I think they were out like the first week of the season or whatever. And we had like Cody Eakin as our first line center. That's rough. When you have we had like Hinostroza and Sabres played the Jackets tonight in Buffalo, so we'll see how that goes. But let's see, Buffalo not Columbus's roster. Roster. Where is Yoki Haru? Yeah, he's on the IR, lower body injury. Well, it says, okay, so 2 days ago, so Yoki Haru's upgraded to day-to-day. And his last game played was October 14th, so he hasn't played hockey in over a month. And then where's Middlestat? Okay, well, it doesn't say he's injured, and he had a good start. Why does it say he has no points? Okay, well, his stats aren't even updated because it says he hasn't even played a game yet. Okay, well, fix your shit there, the score. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very long season. I don't know. I mean, well, now that Eichel's gone, because the thing is, he underwent his successful neck surgery or whatever the fuck he got done. So Vegas plays in Buffalo March 11th. So I'm hoping Eichel is back by then. Or imagine that's his first game back and it's against his former team. That'd be hilarious to see because I think that's right in his time frame when he's healthy to be back. Or they say he might be back by the playoffs or whatever if Vegas makes the playoffs or if they don't choke or whatever. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But if there's anything else. So aside from Sabres, let's see what else I can talk about. Marvel stuff. Red Bubble last call, 25% apparel. Okay, well maybe I'll check that out later. Let's see. Well, okay. Well, now I'm staring at my Marvel poster in my room. So the Hawkeye series comes out this Wednesday. The first 2 episodes, actually, I don't know why they're doing the 2 episodes right away. I guess maybe that's just how they're doing things. I guess. So that in the first 2 episodes, it's a 6-episode series. So they're doing the first 2 episodes, and then in less than a month, Spider-Man No Way Home comes out. So I'm really excited to see that. Then I think the next movie, I'm pretty sure, is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which is supposed to come out in March. But I'm pretty sure that's delayed a little bit. I think. I'm not sure how. I think that's in May when Thor Love and Thunder was supposed to come out, and that's till July. and then something's pushed back to like the fall time or whatever, I think. But I guess we will have to wait and see, I think. But yeah, it just sucks when movies are delayed because I remember how pissed I was when Fast and Furious 9 was delayed like a year because when it was supposed to come out May of 2020 and I didn't see it till like June 2021. And I think it cause same with like Black Widow. Like it, I was kind of hyped for that movie a little bit because like, oh, it's a Black Widow solo film, but obviously we know she died from Endgame, so it kind of lost the hype a little bit. And after it being delayed a year, um, I think the only movie that still lived up to the hype was James Bond: No Time to Die because that was supposed to come out April 2020. Then they said April 20, or then they pushed it back to October 2020. Then April 2021. Now October 2021. So, and I saw that like a month ago with Connor and Kyle. And that was actually a really good movie. So that one I was still hyped for, and I didn't lose like hype for that. I was just like, oh man, they're gonna keep delaying this movie and stuff. But yeah, Fast and Furious 9, I was kind of just like, oh, this is like I don't know what it was, but it just like I did enjoy it, but it's just like I feel like I was like I'm like, man, we waited a year for this to come out. Like they should just release this to like, but obviously because a lot of movie companies wanted to like wait because they obviously would have lost a shit ton of money if they just released it to like DVD and shit like that. But I think another was it another movie? No, isn't no wait when the I gotta check this again. I'm pretty sure isn't Top Gun Maverick supposed to come out soon? Oh, now it's 2022. Oh, now it's May 27th, 2022. Okay, so they pushed it back a fucking again. Jeez, I thought this was supposed to come out. I'm pretty sure they. I'm pretty sure they said this was supposed to come out in like November of this year. Now they pushed it back again. For fuck's sakes. And then when is Mission? Oh, and then Mission Impossible 7 is to come out in September 30th, 2022. Shit. Jeez, how many more movies are they gonna come out with? All right, Tom. What time are we at now? 20. Not even half an hour. Why does it feel like I don't know if it's weird? Podcast time goes by differently for me because it feels like I've been talking for like almost an hour, but then it's only like half an hour. Um, this is why I gotta write shit down in like point form. So I have more talking bits so I don't run out. But other than that, like kind of recently stuff. Well, Kai was back about a week ago, and then you saw the two videos where we went out to Big Texas. That was actually a really cool bar. The bull ride thing that was actually sick. And then we went to the Ice Dogs game last weekend. That was a lot of fun. And then we went bowling. Then we went to the casino after, but I didn't film any of that. And then, um, yeah, I'm kind of stuck right now. I'm just trying to see if I stare at something. I'll just like think of a topic update. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of. Okay, so well, I know I said that because obviously when the winter months comes, I'm less prone to doing shit outside. Because it's cold and snowy. But obviously, I'll film at least like try to film at least like one like kind of snow drifting video or something like that if we go in like Josh's Subi if he's planning to winter beat that. I'm not too sure yet, or he's trying to look for a winter vehicle. um oh, I guess I can update you on my hockey fantasy. So yeah, this past week I beat Oscar, who's the goalie for the team. I beat him for 4-3, but I'm still in 13th out of our whole team there. Like I'm the commentator right there, highlighted in blue. I'm getting absolutely wrecked, boys. My record is 15, 25, and 10. And I'm tied, well, um, yeah, because, and then there literally 41 points separates me from first place. and that is Johan, the GM of the team. He's 38, 7 and 5, but he's like finessing guys. I mean, I kind of made a shitty trade with him. Um, don't roast me for this, boys, but I traded Rantanen for Couture because the thing is, Rantanen always is fucking injured like half the fucking season. Like he always deals with injuries and shit, and like he can never stay healthy a full season. He always misses like 10 game spurts or whatever. Like, but like he's got an unreal team. Like he's got Pedersen, Larkin, Robertson, Kyle Connor, Kaprizov, Rantanen, Parayko, Pietrangelo, Heiskanen, Makar, and then he's got Olofsson. And then he's got two of the best goalies in the league. He's got Markstrom and Anderson. I mean, that's why he's a GM, because he makes good trades and shit. So he's obviously doing his homework for fantasy and everything. And I have, well, Couture. What is he? Well, he's got more points than Olofsson, but still. But I've got Couture, Eriksson Ek. I got Jonathan Huberdeau, Andre Palat, Troy Terry, which is probably my best fantasy pickup because he's had a point streak in every game. He's at a 16 game. He's on a 16-game point streak, and he's doing absolutely amazing. Then I have Timo Meyer, Shane Gostisbehere, Noah Hannafin. I got Roman Josi, Cam Fowler, Jared Spurgeon, who I might drop because he's day-to-day with an injury. Nico Hischier, Jamie Benn. And then my goalies, I have Jake Ottinger in Dallas, Philip Grubauer, who actually fucking Grubauer finally pulled through for me. He got me a win yesterday against Washington because he's been playing like shit recently. And then I got Alex Nedeljkovic, who should have got me a win on fucking Saturday against the Coyotes, and they lost in fucking overtime. Wait, what is this? Each week your goalies must reach the minimum. If you fail to reach this mark, you will lose all of your goaltending games for that week. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, because some of these guys, they don't set their lineups and stuff. So they so in last place is Logan. His is the best team. So he's 4-38 and 8. I play him this week in fantasy, so this should be an easy win for me. Hopefully I can like go 10-0 on him for like all the points, goals, and everything, and hopefully I can get back up in the stand. Because if I get all 10, I'll be 25, 25, and 10, and I'll go to an even record. But yeah, like it's close. Like it's just I've been just playing all the top guys, because the thing is, when I lose in fantasy, like I only lose by like my goals. Like the one week I lost to Connor, and he beat me. In goals, he beat me by 3. Assists, he beat me by 1, and then plus minus, he beat me by 2 points. And like it was just close, and I just lost by like a little bit and shit. And then the goalie stats always fucking get me. Always end up getting me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, did he add more things? Oh, he added goals against, save return shot. Oh shit, okay. Guess he added more goalie stats so he can get more fantasy points, I guess so. Well, that comes in clutch. Yeah, so hopefully I can at least... I don't think I'll definitely not get to first place, because in my fantasy from from January when they started the half season, when I did with my college buddies, I remember... I wonder if I can even look at the stats there. No, I guess I can't look at them from before, I don't think. But I actually did really good in that league. Like I did I remember I think I was like 7th place, and then I ended up like going to the final game against Nick, but then I lost that one. I think by like 15 points or something like that, I think. But yeah, so that's how my fantasy is going so far. And I only do hockey. Like I could do football and stuff, but the thing is, like I don't really know well, the thing is, like I mean, like I'm into football obviously because like I follow the Bills and everything, but I don't follow like every other team and stuff like that. Like I think it's hockey's more another. He had a Dawson Mercer. Yeah, I added him, but I should have dropped him. But So we got now like 35 minutes. Oh, yep, 34. Yep, basically 35 minutes right now. Actually, one other thing. So this is kind of like, I haven't explained this in a video. I've just talked about some people at work in it, but I'm really thinking of getting a tattoo soon. Now, there's a bunch of people from my work. Me, Juliana, Grace, and Josh, I think are planning to like all go to the same tattoo place and get a tattoo together. Not the same one or anything like that, but they can just all go all in one. But I'll show you the tattoo I'm thinking of getting. Maybe you could think this is stupid or whatever, but I've seen a lot more stupid tattoos. I want to get this, and I was thinking about getting it on my forearm, like here or something. But I'm thinking I want to do it probably on my left ankle, like something like right there, like on the inside, like there and stuff. I'm thinking. So I think we're just figuring out a day when we want to do it, because obviously, because I mean, that's the thing is I see it, since I've never gone to get a tattoo or anything like that. I don't know if like places are being booked till like, I don't know, January, February or something like that. But so yeah, that'll probably happen, I don't know, like in the next month or two or so. That's just what I'm thinking though. So we still have to confirm a date though, but most likely we'll be getting that can't even talk. Most likely we will be getting that tattoo soon though. So stay tuned. And I probably will make a video on that, hopefully, if they let me film in the tattoo place, but we'll see though. Something else I want to talk about at all? I don't know. I think that's kind of it. I always say I have something else to talk about, and I always forget it. Yeah. So since I said I won't be making that many like car related videos outside, but let's see. What time is it? 47. Sorry, I'm just checking my Snapchat stories right now. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably just wrap it up here. I think well, I guess in the next, like, other than that, like, I don't really have anything else to look forward to. And well, I mean, aside from like Christmas is obviously coming up, but and actually my mom or one of my aunts, we just I'm losing my train of thought. She just posted in like a group chat we have with all my cousins, or from like past like get-togethers we've had and stuff. So I think she set a date for Christmas and everything, and just seeing who can all make it out and everything like that. So hopefully that'll be the next big gathering with like more of my cousins, because we haven't done something like that. Well, because Thanksgiving, everyone else was kind of busy. Then we had that thing that back in August that I made the video on. And then well, just more junior A games to go, so I'm having a lot of fun with that and everything. And yeah, I gotta do Christmas shopping probably. So I'll probably do that in like a couple of weeks. I think I might have did it early last year, Christmas shopping. I think I went like first or second week of December. So I'll probably do that like. Probably, what's a good day? What's the calendar looking like? So, when is Christmas on this year? It is on. Christmas is on a Saturday, and then Boxing is on a Sunday. So I think I'll probably do it the week of the 12th to the 18th. I'll probably go on like the 14th or something. Probably like a week and a half out from Christmas. I think that'll probably be the best time to do it or whatever, but we'll see. Then yeah, I think that's pretty much it, honestly. So yeah, probably, for videos that'll still come for like the rest of the year and then on into 2022. It's hard to believe that 2021 is like a month and a bit done. I'm still because people, I always see the memes where everyone's like, I'm still processing 2020 right now. But yeah, so still be making Sunday morning hockey videos, and then we'll be doing some more gaming videos and stuff, and then obviously more podcasts weekly. I'll try to stick with it. I know I keep saying that, and like, because that's why the last podcast I did with Josh, like I filmed that back in like, I don't know, we filmed it like, I think it was like middle of September, end of September, I think it was, and I didn't upload it for at least like a solid month or so, because the thing is I was always dealing with garbage Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping, praying that Bell 5's up soon, or I guess I'll just have to stick with VMart Wi-Fi for now, which is fine. At least it's something. And then another thing is because I have to upload because since the games on the GMHL for the junior hockey team, they're not live streamed, well, yet at least. They keep saying they want to get, like the GM and the owner keep saying like, oh, we're just going to find a guy to get like a actual camera set up so that way we can have it live streamed rather than just me like recording it, talking with it through the mic, and then a guy filming the game and then me going to upload it after at work. So that's what I've been doing the past like 3 weeks. So I literally just have my laptop uploading. It takes like 4.5 hours to upload a video, because like each video is like anywhere from 6 to 7 gigabytes, and I have to upload it to Google Drive, then share it with the league's video Gmail account, and then they take it from there, and then they upload it to the team's like video website through GMHL so people can watch the games after there. So like I film it live, but it's not like you don't see it as it's happening, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, so also I'm looking at my drone right now. I haven't used my drone in like probably, I think since that Carmen, it's been like a couple months, like 2 months or so since I've used it last. Maybe I'll try to, well, the things, I'm not sure if, I might have to check out on the settings or the user manual if it's fine to fly in like low temperatures, obviously. So maybe I'll do some like winter filming or something to kind of, or actually I could probably do that in not, like that'd be cool, like filming like when it's all like, or like when the Lake Ontario is like half frozen in some parts. I think that'd be pretty cool. So maybe I'll do like a winter shots of Noddle video or something like that, but it's kind of just one idea I had kicking around. But yeah, I think I'll probably end the podcast here. I think so yeah, like I said, if you guys want me to talk about a certain topic or something, comment down below, or I'll probably think of some topics in the coming weeks or so to talk about, so that way I have like steady weekly, and then maybe I'll try to see if I can get a guest on or something so I can have someone to bounce ideas off with. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, that's good for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Damn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this line is never on vacation. Start up that mind.